Hey, welcome to Just Spoonful, guys. Another week, another episode. We're still in the fall, so fall products are still good, so I decided to make a little risotto al funghi, as you can see by the backboard. So yeah, let's start this video and see how I make it. I know, it's another Italian classic recipe, but come on, guys. Who doesn't like Italian and who doesn't like a little bit of risotto with the mushrooms and some sausage? I certainly was not gonna say no to that. So the end, this dish might take a bit, but no worries, it's pretty easy to make. Let's first start with sofrito. It's Italian for like base for cooking a lot of recipes, to be honest. Usually it involves onion, celery, carrots, garlic. In this case, sofrito will be consisting of celery, onions, and garlic. What you have to do is just finally chop those ingredients, set them aside. What you can do else is start preparing everything else you need for the risotto, which means boiling up some stock. If you don't have a stock, you can cheat by boiling some water and adding the stock cube. But if you did had a Sunday roast or something like that, or you roasted something, or you still have some leftover bones, just chuck them in, put some veggies, and you can make a stock pretty easily, and then store it as well. Speaking of prepping everything else, prep your mushrooms. You can go for any type of mushrooms you want, and also to make a bit more mushroomy, I also went for dried mushrooms, which we can rehydrate with some really warm water. And then also get your pork sausage. We'll go for the highest quality you can get, because that's where the flavor is going to be. So take it out of the skins, form little balls with them. Then when everything is prepped, we can go to the cooking stove. So there we have to have 3 pots, or 3 cooking utensils. Pot for risotto or high pan, because you need the humidity to stay inside the risotto, not go evaporate like that. Second pot for stock, and a third cooking utensil, which is you're gonna use a pan to fry some sausage and some mushrooms. Let's first start with sofrito. Add a quite generous amount of olive oil and start frying that off, sweating them off. When onion becomes more or less translucent, you can add the garlic, because if you add it too soon, it's going to burn, and we, trust me, don't want that. When that's done, you can add your rice, so it depends how many people you have. Handful per person, I would say. So you have 2 people, 2 handfuls, 3 handfuls, and etc. So start mixing it well and wait until rice becomes translucent. Then you can add your white wine. I would recommend for like light dry wine. If you want, go for something like Pinot Grigio from Veneto region from Italy. And funny enough, guess what? Risotto rice, or like tradition, also is famous in Venice. So this actually goes well together. Speaking of tradition, risotto is a dish appears somewhere around the Middle Ages, because rice was brought to Italy and Spain by Arabs. But because of the Mediterranean climate, they could only grow properly a short-grained rice, which we used in risotto. Like today, I'm going to use arborio rice. It was quite expensive at the time, so not that many people could purchase it. But when the word spread out in the world about Italian quality rice, its prices dropped because more and more rice was produced. But funny enough that in Milan, that's when it gained popularity. Milan, under Spanish occupation, was using some Spanish spices in the cuisine, like for example saffron. That's where, for example, risotto milanese has appeared, which is just simple risotto bianco with a bit of saffron to make it yellow. Usually it was served aside osso buco, which is a very delicious northern Italian dish. I would really recommend you to try it. Stop with the story, back to the cooking. So when the rice is translucent, yes, you add your wine. Then you start adding stock bit by bit. So don't worry, you don't have to be there all the time stirring the pot. We don't want that unless you want to work out or you have nothing else to do with your life. So just put a couple ladles, stir it, leave it. Then take that pan, heat it up, put some olive oil and start frying your sausage. For sausage, don't forget that we want to have a little bit caramelized, a bit of crunchy bits of it. Make sure it's fried pretty well. When sausage is almost done, add your mushrooms, and they're gonna fry pretty well and also absorb all this delicious fat coming from the sausage. Delicious. So when the rice is almost done, add your dried mushroom liquid, then add the mushrooms themselves, then all other fried stuff, stir it a bit more, check if the rice is cooked. If not, you can still add 1 or 2 lentils. And how you know it's done? Same thing as pasta. We want to have it al dente, which means to the tooth. So not too cooked yet, but enough to have a bite to it. So when that's done, get it off the heat, turn the gas off, get a piece of butter, go for a generous one as well, why not? It's an Italian dish, they like to be generous. And parmigiano. Put it on there, mix it well, cover the lid, and leave it to rest. Because that's how we want it. It has to rest because you've been stirring it all up, frying things, they're excited, now they have to chill out. When that's done, you can serve it. And so when it's done, what I also advise you to do is to cut just a tiny bit of fresh sage. Just a little tangy hint when you put it on top of the dish. That's what we call a proper risotto. Rice grains are not overcooked, the Italians call al dente. With this risotto you can also drink the wine you put in. Remember as I told you, don't put the wine if you wouldn't want to drink it, because then you can drink it together with your food. Isn't that amazing? So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please click on the like button, share with your friends if you want them to make it for you. Subscribe if you want to see more of these videos, and I'll see you next week. See ya!